Okay, here we are back at the super secret testing area at PJ Power, and what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the internally and externally switched solenoids. As you can see right here, we have an internally switched solenoid where when the plunger goes all the way down, it pushes on a little button that transfers from the high amperage pull-in coil to the low amperage hold coil. I'm going to hook up some power here, put the positive on the positive, put the negative on the negative, nothing on the auxiliary terminal, which we're not going to use, and most people don't use. The auxiliary terminal is just there to send a signal to the instrument panel or light a light saying that the plunger has actually traveled its full travel. So here we're going to go ahead and energize this. You can see it pulled in. It's now in its continuous hold, and the high amperage pull-in coil is no longer energized since the plunger went its full travel and pushed the small button in the bottom of the solenoid. I'll release it now. As you can see, the plunger pulls back out. Alright, so basically the internally switched solenoid is one of the easier ones. It does draw a lot of amperage at first, so you want to have large wires to your battery source, and we'll switch over to now the externally switched solenoid, which is this one right here. And as you can see, it's got 3 terminals on it. It's got a hold terminal, a common terminal, and a pull terminal. We're going to hook the ground up to the common. We're going to put the power to the hold coil, which would come from your ignition switch or some type of continuous power that you want to operate the solenoid. I'll turn on the power, and you'll see that the plunger did not pull in because the high amperage pull coil is not energized. I can push this in. You'll see it's in, and once it reaches the area in which the hold coil is in the solenoid, it will not let you pull that. It's actually energized now not to let you pull that solenoid back, the plunger back out of the solenoid. I'll release it, and you see that it is no longer holding that solenoid in, the plunger in. So I'm going to go ahead and energize it again. You'll see it moved a little bit, but it's not pulled all the way in. And I'm going to hook up a jumper wire, so we're going to jump from the positive over to the pull coil. And what this will do is energize momentarily the pull high amperage pull coil, which will suck that solenoid plunger in, and now it's in the hold. So the main function for the pull coil is only to pull the plunger in, and then it is no longer needed. I'm going to release it one more time, go energize it again, and we're going to go ahead and energize that pull coil one more time, and it's pulled all the way in. The function of it is no longer needed, and what we're going to do is release the power, and now our solenoid is back to neutral, and that is the difference between an internally and externally switched solenoid. Come back and see us again.